Welcome everyone to Casting to Level Up, your video game movie review podcast where we watch all movies based on video games. I am your host, Ben.
Jordan.
And in this episode, we are reviewing
Street Fighter!
Street Fighter. Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's the biggest thing. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay. Nope, I'm still not going to tell you yet. You, between episodes, said you had something to say about me. So before we get into Street Fighter.
Yeah, so Jordan, pulling up to my place, properly parallel parked.
Yeah?
Yeah, it bugs me. To me, you pull in head first and then back up.
Yeah.
You pulled forward, then backed up. Like, I pull into the parallel parking spot, then back up.
Oh, you're giving yourself extra work.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's easier for me.
You parallel park incorrectly. Who taught you?
My mom.
Never mind, you do it great.
She goes, this is easier.
Yeah, no, I know how to fucking parallel park.
Well, from where I'm from, most people will be riding your ass so much, like when you do that.
Oh, sure.
They're not going to give you the room to back up to parallel park.
Oh, I'll hit them. People tried that in Denver. I'll just fucking hit them. They can move or whatever. I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're in the fault.
Yeah, like, if you're not being a fucking courteous fucking driver, you're going to get hit.
And sorry, listeners, we are eating through this podcast. So
we're hungry.
You're going to hear me.
And Ben didn't wash his hands.
I didn't. On the last episode we recorded, yes, I peed and then rushed back in here because I was so excited to record. And I got called out for not washing my hands. But I'm in
a heathen.
I'm in my own house. So, deal with my pee.
No, it's penis hands everywhere.
Pee-pee.
Can't believe Megan would let you touch her after that.
I've done worse.
No. Okay.
All right. What about
Okay.
What's your history?
So
with Street Fighter 2? Because we're doing Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah. I tried to sell Street Fighter 2 Turbo on eBay. It was like when I worked at the game store, like I wasn't handed a lot of responsibilities because I was a 16-year-old mess. But my uncle decided to let me try to sell some stuff on eBay. And so my first one was Street Fighter 2 Turbo, brand new, SNES. And I put the listing up and then promptly never checked it again. And it had sat there sold for like 3 months before my uncle finally looked at it. So that's my history of this game. I never played it. Up until...
You've never played this game until now?
What? Yeah. Nope. First time. I played Street Fighter 4, 5, and I did the demo for 6.
This game falls into the same category with Super Mario Bros. Where everyone had it. It was this... You either had both or had one. It was this or Mortal Kombat 2?
Cool.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 1 was on SNES too.
So, no, I really enjoyed. This is the first game I've played actually enjoying.
Yeah,
and I didn't
out of this list.
Yes, so far, and I did not divert. I mean, I got my ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
I'm not good at these types of games anymore. Just I think this era of games I'm not good at anymore, but. No, I truly enjoyed myself. The moves, I would look up combo lists, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No,
this game
was great.
So I'm coming off of Dragon Ball Z Fighters, which I have to stop playing that game for a little bit. It's like ruining my life. But it's nice, especially coming off of Double Dragon 5. Like, that game's a terrible fighting game, and then I immediately went into this where, like, everything just feels so good, and I got to see, like, where like the main inspiration for like the fighting games that I really do enjoy. Like I like Guilty Gear now. I love Dragon Ball Fighters, obviously. But this game like rewards you for like kind of like I don't know what to call it. It's kind of button mashing, but you're trying like it rewards you for learning anything. So like the quarter circle back gets you
And there's some timing involved.
yeah. Or quarter circle forward. Mid gets you like Hadoken and like stuff like that is so cool to see. Like it just rewards you immediately for doing anything. And and it's so nice. It is hard.
Yes.
Like that computer does not take it easy on you, especially in hyper mode. But it's like I never feel like it's unfair. Like everything I see them doing, I know I can if I was playing that character, I could figure out how to do that. It also has a really cool way of like telling a story. It's just like little snippets for each character. But yeah, like I don't know what to say. It's really fun. And like it's very not unfair. And that's really cool to see in like a really early fighting game.
Yeah, and the first game to actually like hold up well through time.
Yeah.
Yeah, is probably the biggest thing I probably took away from it. I know it felt more challenging, but then also much more rewarding than like Mortal Kombat, because doing the combos I think were more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
To where Mortal Kombat, you know, if you wanted your finishing move, it just seemed a lot easier.
Yeah.
But then those finishing moves were very, very rewarding.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
So kind of a double-edged sword, but
yeah,
that's kind of all I got for the.
Yeah, it's just nice and crisp. The story doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's out for blood because you know it's a Street Fighter. So yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. Like. I like honestly play the game. Like if you haven't yet, if you're like me, if you like any sort of fighting game, like give Street Fighter 2 a shot. You'll probably find like if you do play fighting games, one of the characters probably have a similar moveset. Yeah, it's so fun.
Uh-huh.
Ben just took the biggest bite I've ever seen anybody
I'm trying
take.
to get my sandwich done. Oh, and I had a question too, and I just forgot. Oh, Jordan, tell me, what is a Street Fighter?
It's a guy who fights in the streets.
Okay.
No, this movie has no Street Fighters.
Thank you. I was wondering because I've got a different title for this movie. Street Fighters who just don't fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a war movie.
Oh, yeah, that too. And a lot of American tattoos. I fucking love this movie.
Okay,
Jordan.
so are we getting into it?
Oh, yeah, we are.
All right. My wife watched this movie with me. Out of nowhere. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go watch Street Fighter. Like, I'm not gonna subject you to that. It's like not a great movie. And she's like, well, wait, can I make fun of this movie with you? And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, let's do it. That was a mistake. I sometimes forget my wife is like genuinely very funny. Sometimes like she'll remind me constantly by like the things she says. But like once in a while it like hits me how much funnier she is than me. Like, cause she'll wait, and then like, especially during this movie, she was just like in constant awe, and then like the observation she has is way better than I would have ever come up with. And we'll get to them, but fuck, dude, this was such a great experience, watching this with my wife. So, yeah, we will get into this movie. How does this movie start? I know that.
Oh, we're not even there yet.
Oh no.
Have you seen this movie before?
No, when I was like 12.
Okay. I'd only watched it before once, rented VHS. Got bored around the Chun-Li investigation era, completely zoned out, and then don't remember any rest of the movie.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry. I don't know exactly how it opens, but I didn't know that Chun-Li was a news reporter.
She's not.
Okay. No, I'm glad that I was confused.
She works for Interpol.
Okay.
So
in that outfit, that blue and white outfit, she works for Interpol?
That's what she enters the tournament in.
Okay, where's the tournament in the movie?
You're a piece of shit.
I'm just asking.
I'm trying to give you Street Fighter backstory.
I'm fine with that.
And you're like, oh, so where is it in this dog shit movie then? And I'm like, I don't know. It's not here. Fucking Guile and Ken, both redheads in this movie. Both the most blonde motherfuckers you've ever seen in your life in the game. So I don't know what happened.
No, Guile in the game is blonde.
That's what I'm saying. In the game, both Ken and Guile are blonde as shit. In this movie, they dyed their hair red.
Jean-Claude Van Damme does not have red hair.
Pull it up, motherfucker. It is very red.
I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme has natural blonde hair.
Yeah, and they should have just left it. And They did not.
Sorry for that.
Is he not a... He doesn't have brunette hair? Naturally?
Van Damme?
Yeah.
I mean, any movie I've ever seen him, he's always just a fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed...
Oh. He is dreamy.
He is. I know, so... We get Bison. He's just snapping necks and cashing checks. I love Bison in this movie.
He's really good. My wife, again, much funnier than me. It's when he's I'm skipping way ahead, but when Chun-Li is in his bedroom, my wife's watching this scene, which like could be a very creepy time. She goes, you know, he's like if Hitler really wanted to be a theater kid and his dad was like, no, you must lead. And he's like, but I would have been the greatest actor to ever live.
Yeah.
Because he's over the top in everything.
Yes.
He's got the cape flourish and everything. I was just like, no, that is absolutely correct.
And,
he's just
and he's the one who had the terminal cancer, right? And he did this for his kids?
Oh, maybe.
I think it is.
Okay. Is that not Dumbledore? In Harry Potter.
All right, so Van
really
Damme's hair, red and brown. It's not blonde like the game.
No.
But yes, yeah,
it's red.
Let me.
When Ken shoots him, like fake shoots him. But his wife went, yeah, it's just two gingers going at it. Fuck.
Yeah, Raul Julia. Yeah. So he's the one. He had a terminal cancer. He did this movie for his kids.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we brought that up on Super Mario Bros. Of why didn't what's his bucket who played Mario give what Raul Julia did? Because he played the guy the dad from Addams Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he came up, my wife's like, "Where do I know him from?" And I had to pull it up. And it was like, "Oh yeah, he's Gomez." And she's like, "Yeah, without a mustache."
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Oh, and his crazy eyes.
Oh, dude, so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it just the one scene I want to talk about is him and Chun-Li when he has them captured.
Yeah.
Like I want to talk about that scene in good detail.
Yeah.
Because Bison fucks. Bison fucks. Tell me he doesn't.
I don't know if they're willing participants in any time, because she's like going like, I'm about to kill you, and he's putting on the mood lighting. Like,
oh, he fucks. I was taking notes for this movie, and all I could think of was like, I'm gonna take some notes on some love making right now. Some fuck making. I did like how Guile and Bison, like when they were like trash talking each other, it just reminded me of like current day, like pre-boxing match trash talk.
Yeah.
And then so here's one thing I think Street Fighter did and learned from. I don't think they took anything from Double Dragon, but I think they took a couple whoopsie doodles from Super Mario Bros. And they made it more game centered. Like,
yeah.
Like the character Vega was straight from the video game.
Oh, for sure.
Into human form.
It's so good. I love Vega.
And
this.
they just
although he just fucking leaves Vega at the end.
Well, he's dead.
He doesn't know that. He's still
That's true.
writhing around when Ryu's looking at him.
Vega also gave me very like he seemed like just the gimp from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
because he didn't talk.
Yeah, like I do want to say most of these characters not from the game, like the characteristics. No.
Oh, characteristics.
Like, yeah, like their personalities did not transfer at all. But they're like character design is mostly there.
Yes.
Except Guile's supposed to have crazy
good game cred,
a flat top, but whatever.
Good game cred.
Yeah, I love how Bison gives most of the characters their costumes though.
We are given another announcement of another curfew. So should we keep track of curfews?
Sure.
Because we do have a poor security situation again in this movie.
Yeah, we do.
Are we going to keep track of curfews?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So we got the Ryu and Vega fight, and they pan a lot.
Oh, we skipped over a bunch of stuff, but okay.
Yeah, but is it really that necessary?
I don't know. Bison's given a countdown, so because he wants $20 billion.
Yeah, that's chump change now.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, would you like to figure out how much that is from 94?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is that like $1 trillion now?
Probably. 20 billion?
Yep.
In 1994 worth today. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Calculate.
A lot of dead air.
Oh no, that was 2 million. Let's add another zero in there, guys.
Well, if it's 2 million, you gotta add 3 more zeros.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! How much do you think?
I said $1 trillion.
Well, I mean, give me a realistic.
We're
talking 13 years. Well, yeah.
Let's do 134 billion.
No, 42.
Oh,
I mean double though.
Yeah.
In 94, so 20 years.
Yeah. To start a country though, because that's what he's trying to do.
No, that's 30 years.
Yeah.
You could start a country with 20 billion.
Really?
I mean, we saw how all the Chinese people were living in Double Dragon. They're all living with thatched roofs. There you go.
Like a house right now is like 1.4
well, that's million. Because of that.
So I'm gonna only buy 200 houses.
No, that's different. But I mean, if you own all the contractors and all that kind of stuff, then you make it cheaper.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh, if only we could pool all our money into a system.
Like a communal.
Yeah, and then like they
kind of social.
Yeah, and then they set all the terms. Like they haggled with people to make everything cheaper.
Socially communal.
Yeah. Something like that. We should start that. We should just start doing that.
I don't know. Sounds weird. All right. So, is there anything else you want to cover? Because I want to get to the Ryu and Vega fight.
No, go ahead.
The fight that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But they pan hard.
Oh, it happens eventually, though.
Eventually.
And it's really good.
Well, we have to go an hour and 20 minutes until we actually get a Street Fighter fight.
We still don't. It's not on the street. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we get a fight. But they pan really hard to all of the people who are watching the fight in the underground fight club.
Yep.
Bleep it. Did you notice the audience members?
No. What? What was I supposed to notice?
So many old women.
Oh.
And those women were so hot and horny for Vega. And then Ryu, for some reason, someone just rips his shirt off.
Yeah.
And then that changes everything. Ryu gets jealous.
Vega even like looks around
Yes.
and is like, oh, like I've lost the crowd.
There were so many women slipping out of those seats from snail trails.
Fuck. My wife and I were more commenting how like fetishized all the Asian women are in this movie. Like they're all wearing like skimpy little kimonos and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
They even put Chung-Li in one, and I was like, that's not even her costume.
And then you got Van Damme just
I guess it's her alternate costume.
Van Damming his way like the Kool-Aid Man through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
He has nuclear warheads on that tank.
Yeah, he's ready to blow some
Shit. Did you
shit
notice
up.
that?
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh, those are just missiles. And then I paused it, and it's got the nuclear logo on them. I'm like, fucking Van Damme.
He's ready to level the city, man. Jesus. Fucking true blue American. Fucking ready to just level a village for one guy.
God.
It's wild.
I don't have a lot of notes in between this and his assassination.
Well, okay, so Ryu and Ken,
outside of Bison just eating every scene.
Oh, we didn't say
for every
why
minute.
Ryu's even in the fighting. He tried to sell Sagat.
Oh, like
weapons.
Nerf guns?
Yeah, but they were like tennis ball shooters. And then they're gonna like
because
actually...
Sagat's a playable character.
Yeah. Sagat, Sagat's great. I love Sagat
because we meet all playable characters except one in like the last 3 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, so
arguably one of the funner ones to play you don't meet until the last 3 minutes of the movie.
Which one?
The fire-breathing yoga guy from India.
Oh, yeah.
Which I had to make sure I saw his name in the subtitles to make sure that was the character.
Oh my god, and I had something to say about the scientist too.
Because he tried to save the green boy.
Okay, but yeah, so Sagat, Vegas with Sagat, they're trying to buy weapons, and Ken and Ryu are arms dealers for some reason, and they sell them toy guns, and then they're like, raw, and then they put Ryu in like a death match with Vega.
And then we get the snail trails.
Yep.
And then we get the warheads.
Yep.
And then after that, all I have is Van Damme's death scene. So.
Oh yeah. So the scientist, his chains go from his neck to his arms, and they're long chains.
Yes.
To his wrist. What movement is being stopped? They gave him weapons to choke people with.
Yeah.
They didn't restrict his movements at all. He could still pee and everything just fine.
Yeah.
He's got full arm movement. What the fuck is the point of those chains?
I didn't even think about that.
What? Me and my wife really all their wardrobe
because you need to set up how the character looks in the video game, and he's got the big metal thing around his neck and the big metal things around his wrist.
I guess so.
Because after I saw him from the explosion, I'm like, oh my god, that's the guy from India with all the elephants in the background.
Yeah.
And then I pause. I'm like, his name, and I look through Wikipedia, and I'm like, he was like one of the more fun ones to play with.
Yeah.
Because he could breathe fire.
Yeah.
Which, is that a dig at the...
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the black boxer is a dig at Mike Tyson.
Did you notice all the Capcom
shit
all over the place?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Capcom.
Yeah.
The fucking lid on the barrel says Capcom too.
Yeah.
They put Chun-Li in.
But this is when Capcom was going bankrupt, right?
maybe
around this time.
Yeah, I think
They were bankrupt
hurting.
before 2000.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, but they came back with a fucking
and they still are.
fire. Oh, Capcom's so great. So
Side tangent?
yeah, sometimes me and my friends have a rule. Like, if we really like somebody and they did something terrible, tell us not to look at anything new they did. Right? So, like, if a guy, unless it's like assaulting somebody, then we want to know. But like, if it's like, hey, they're hanging around like this shady guy, like, maybe don't support them right now. We'll just say like, hey, just don't like look at anything new. Just enjoy the things you're enjoying from that person. If Capcom's a terrible place to work, I don't want to know about it. Like,
Yeah.
I already know Rockstar's horrendous. I don't buy any of their games anymore. If Capcom is on that list, I just need to know to not purchase any new IPs. I'm gonna still buy Street Fighter, and I just don't want to feel shitty about it. So
I will tell you, after watching this movie and playing Street Fighter 2, which is the only Street Fighter game I've ever played,
5 and 6 are phenomenal.
I'm excited when we get to, because there's 2 more Street Fighter movies we're gonna watch.
Oh, okay.
The Legend of Chun-Li and
Nice.
Assassin's Fist.
Okay.
I am excited to play the new ones.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what they're like.
Oh, they're so good.
I can't wait.
The rosters are insane.
I can't imagine.
You're going from like 10 to like, I don't know, like 46 or something.
Jesus
it's insane.
Christ.
And they all play insanely different from each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Except for like Ken and Ryu have.
Yeah, they're the same.
Similar?
One does an uppercut, and which they showed in this movie, and it was so fucking. All right.
Ken Masters is so weird in this movie.
Let's jump to the end where Ken's fighting Sagat.
Yeah.
And he does his
Which is wild if you follow anything Street Fighter.
Yeah. It's a bad fight.
Yeah.
And he does his spinning uppercut.
Yeah.
From the game. Kind of.
Yeah.
But it was like watching a cum shot in a porno that just drips up the tip of the dick.
Yeah.
This movie does a lot of edging.
It does.
So if you're a gooner, watch this movie.
Yeah. It is weird.
I brought up gooning in a podcast.
This movie also has like 4 main characters. Like, Chun-Li's kind of a main character. Guile, definitely a main character. Ryu, also kind of a main character.
Kind of, but not really.
And, like, I feel like they couldn't decide, because in a real...
But why would they focus around Guile? He's not the main character that people played as in the game. It was Ken or Ryu.
Yeah.
Could they not find...
I guess not. Which is wild, because that storyline...
Get Jet Li to play Ryu.
Yeah.
Boom.
That would have been cool.
There you go. And then...
He's really short, though.
Yeah, but so is Sylvester Stallone.
Do you want to know something crazy from the video games? I think it was in like one of the comics or something. There's like a little tidbit where Ryu is so obsessed with fighting and street fighting, he doesn't shower for like months at a time.
To use that as like a deterrent when he's fighting?
No, just because he's so fucking focused and he's broke. And he's just like, anytime...
He can't Hadouken his armpits?
Maybe that's what he does. I don't know. It's just
Hadouken
like
his taint.
It's just like a throwaway line too. And like anybody who's like read it or seen it, they have to. I hope they did what I did, which is what, and like there's no follow up to that. It's just like, yeah, he just doesn't even shower. He's so focused, and I'm like,
training.
No, let's pause. Wait.
Good Lord.
He wins so many. My wife was like, oh, is that why he wins so many fights? People just can't stand the smell. I'm like, he actually loses quite a bit.
Fucking Hadouken your armpits.
Yeah.
Just like little mini Hadoukens.
It's wild. Yeah, and his last fight is fucking Vega. And I'm like, that's cool and everything, but it should be at least Sagat, if not Bison. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And they're just like con men. They're supposed to be like so into learning.
Yeah,
like
fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get to Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I can't wait.
So Ryu, Ken, they join up with Guile. They're his spies.
Yeah, and they try to infiltrate Sagat's gang.
Yeah, and they plan a Guile. What seems to be, he gets shot and killed, and it's broadcasted over the news. I see. My notes jump just because this movie it did have a lot of boring scenes in between.
I see fucks on your thing.
Yeah, it says Bison fucks. Oh, I want to get there fast. So there's the magic show in the Smoky Circus tent.
Okay, so before that scene, we get Chun-Li, who up until Guile's death has full run of this fucking base.
I want to ask you this. Are ninjas from China? I thought they're from Japan. Because Chun-Li is from China.
Samurais are from
Japan.
Are ninjas from... I don't know.
I'll Google. You keep on going.
I don't want to be the white guy here.
I will.
I'm just going to say I don't know.
Send your hate to me, not Jordan.
Anyway. So yeah, Chun-Li has full range of this fucking base while Guile's like presumed not dead, because in a bit he gets shot and then everybody thinks he's dead. But just kidding, he faked it. So that like Ken shoots him, like fake shoots him so that way Sagat trusts them. Anyway, Chun-Li has full range of this fucking base, needs to get into a certain room. Waits until they are kicking her off the base so she can sneak in. I'm like, why wait?
Japan.
Oh, it is Japan.
Japan.
Oh, Japan's just fucking killers, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, like, yeah, and then my wife couldn't handle this. Chun-Li is wearing, like, a ninja outfit, except her face is fully exposed. So she's going through this base with her face fully exposed. And my wife goes, wait, why? Like, somebody's going to see her and be like, oh, aren't you that reporter chick? It's just like, what?
This is 94. Can I say it?
Okay.
It's because they all look the same.
Wow. No. Unacceptable.
94.
You can't say it. No.
94.
No. That's awful.
What's the best camouflage? Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
All
right, clap it back in.
We're gonna
Oh.
we're gonna talk about camouflage when we get to the boat.
Oh yeah,
so,
that makes no sense either.
It's fucking wild. Anyway, yeah, and then she breaks in and then finds Guile's dead body, and Guile like wakes up, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What is this? And no repercussions for like breaking into the base she was supposed to leave.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going
Van Damme.
to...
That's a woman.
Yeah. And then the introduction scene of the tent area, the circus thing, I started laughing for the establishing shot. There's a camel that walks by, and then there's a Middle Eastern guy with a real thick accent going to town on something.
He's trying to sell weapons.
Yeah.
It's like the farmer's market.
I start losing it. Like
yes.
I'm gasping for air.
I didn't make a note of it because all of anything I would have to say, you would have to bleep. So we would just would have
I start
lost time.
Dying, and my wife's like, "What? Just the camel?" I'm like, "No, this is the Middle East.
Yeah,
can you tell? Like they just chucked everything they could."
What's the time frame of this movie?
I have no idea. It's made up. It's all made up. Yeah.
Because they don't really give a time frame.
It's so wild. I could not believe that.
Because this movie ends in the afternoon.
Oh,
yeah. So this movie could take place.
It's 36 hours or whatever. Or no, it's 72 hours. It's 3 days.
Oh.
Is that 72? Wait. 24.
Well, they show no night shots.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, good lord.
No, them escaping the tent. It's that night.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah.
So I do love somehow Chun-Li and the sumo and the boxer. Like, I didn't understand. Like, they had like a little one-way TV radio showing what they're doing.
You missed the bucket. They put
Yeah,
Chun-Li.
with Capcom, and then they cut.
Yeah, with the Capcom lid.
Oh, and that's how she did all the things?
Yeah, my wife was watching this, and then she's like, oh, is she going to be like the snake? So she can be a little snake dancer? I was like, what the fuck?
But what I do love is...
my wife.
So what Chun-Li and the boxer and the sumo wrestler, what they try to do is blow up
all their weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bison also tries to pay Sagat for his weapons with bison bucks.
yes, that'll be worth... one bison buck will be worth 5
pounds. 5 pounds after he kidnaps the queen.
Yes.
Which...
that's not how that works.
It also never brought up before that, never touched on again. He's gonna kidnap the queen? Where did that come from?
I guess Bison just never was explained how capitalism worked. You just put value on something and people buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it works. Yeah. So I do love the Russian guy. He's one of the playable characters in the game. I don't remember his name, but he just yells, "Change the channel," because he thinks if you change the channel, then the bombs won't hit what they're going after. That was probably the hardest I ever felt.
That's one of the biggest Street Fighter guys. Hang on. Why am I blanking on his name? I had it earlier.
Sumo guy and Chun-Li and all them, they get captured. Sumo guy gets whipped. He feels no pain because sumo wrestlers detach their
Zangief.
But I didn't know that sumo wrestlers think of some other place to get rid of their pain. We do see.
I thought he was like into it. That scene made me think he was into it because he's like kind of like smiling a little bit, giving you a little like coy like ooh like maybe a little harder.
I did like his fight against the Russian guy because it was
against Zangief
but it was like fights in between the other fights which I thought was pretty well done,
and then it just like he's just like sorry
guy, I can't play no more.
And it's Honda is the super.
Honda. Yeah, Ken and Ryu, we finally get to see their costumes. I just need to bring this up. So the guy that delivers Guile the orders to stand down because they're going to pay Bison his ransom.
Yeah.
He is... fuck. I should have wrote it down.
Oh, we are skipping a bunch of stuff now.
Yeah, but that's how this movie goes.
Okay.
He's in a movie, and I can't remember, and I don't have my phone to look it up. Anyway, when Van Damme gives his big speech and gets all of the fucking UN soldiers from different countries to commit treason, and not follow orders, there's a lady with him, and she's running around screaming, carrying her shoe. Did you catch that?
No.
I caught that, and that's going to live rent-free in my brain for a long time. I love it. I love it so much. And then, so the next thing I got here is we get to see nice Bison's Napoleon painting. This is in his Fuckmaster room.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and he captures Chun-Li after they try to blow up the camp.
Okay, but Bison changes his clothes. Did you see what he changed his clothes into? So he went from a black hat to a red hat, the same hat, just a different color. But his robe was cut and fitted like a 3-piece suit, like his normal fighting attire, but it just had fluffier fabric to it. Bison is amazing, and then she's talking about how
it was
a Tuesday. That's what I wanted to get to.
This is the actual
you see Bison coming
menacing
to your
line.
Yes,
Bison
comes and changes your life. And it was a Tuesday for me.
Yeah, Chun-Li's trying to tell him that he came in and leveled her village. And he's like, yeah, I don't remember. See, for you, when M. Bison comes to your village,
Oh, it's so good.
it's the most important event in your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
So
and it's
good.
like, fuck. Oh,
So good.
it's so good.
And then he's got a bone chandelier because Bison fucks. And he paints.
Stop.
And he paints like Picasso.
Yeah.
He's got a Picasso painting.
Yeah, of himself.
I love this man.
he's a theater kid.
Oh,
Like
God.
through and through. He would have been the greatest actor, but his dad told him he must lead. That as soon as Lauren said it, I'm like, you clocked him 1000%. This is the guy.
It took the movie 54 minutes for an actual Street Fighter to fight another Street Fighter. It was Chun-Li versus Bison. Which was like 10 seconds. But
And Chung-Li fucking laying into Bison, man. After he's like did a misogyny, like, oh, see, like you always hide behind your sumo and the boxer, but I know you're a woman, so you are no threat. And then she just fucking pummels his ass.
Yeah. And then he fills the room full of gas. Everyone passes out.
Yeah, after he, like, Chung-Li, after, I don't know, 2 decades of trying to get revenge, is about to get revenge, and then people come into the room, and she goes, wait, what? And fully turns around.
Good God.
I was so mad.
Um,
So yeah, Bison runs away into, like, a little panic room, and then fills his bedroom
oh, and
with gas.
his evil laughter.
Yeah.
And then, so we do get a shot of, so they're traveling by river to Bison's place, and Guile Van Damme puts in a personal videotape into a military vehicle. Is there something going on with him and Charlie?
I thought so. That's what I was getting. Like, that maybe they're like brothers in arms or something.
Oh, they're brothers in
We
something.
haven't even talked about Charlie.
Charlie don't matter.
he becomes Blanca for like
Yeah.
no fucking
Awful looking Blanca.
Yeah.
I was just more astonished that you can play personal videotapes in a military vehicle, and then they're
Maybe he had it specially requested so he could look at his boy toy.
That's true. That is his boy toy. Yeah, and I have it here. What's the time frame for this movie? But I didn't catch that there was a countdown for Bison and his $20 billion.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to talk about the stealth boat.
Okay. So oh yeah. Okay. So the whole plan is there's a military operation. All the troops are going to be attacking Bison's base. At the same time, Guile's going to be driving a stealth boat up and destroying all of their radars as they go. Which, like, why? I don't know.
But when you say stealth boat, you mean something that we don't have now.
No. So it like actively camouflages itself. I guess it takes pictures of like it's like the same rules as the stealth suit in G.I. Joe, where it like images behind you to cast what's like cast in front of you, so it just looks like it's going through you. However, it's bad. Like me and my wife were looking at it, and I'm like, you can still tell that there's a boat.
Yeah, you can see the water move.
Yeah, and they put out a gun.
Yep.
That's not camouflaged. Yep. So I'm like, if I saw that, I would be like, that's a boat and a gun.
And somehow even if it's a 50 cal machine gun,
yeah,
is blowing up these ginormous radio.
Yeah, they must be tied up with TNT or something.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's so weird.
just little sticks of black cat attached to every single bullet.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. But yeah, and like I guess it's good because the camera can't pick up the boat because the camera has poor quality. But the water is still moving.
Yes.
So I'm like Bison's looking at it and he's like, "Oh, interesting." I'm like, you don't know that's a boat. You're the genius, and you don't know that's a boat. Soldiers have still not shown up by this point.
No.
And I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be
soldiers
done in
do not show up for a while.
Yeah.
And it seems like they are
It's
right behind Guile.
Yeah. And it's not until Guile's down to his last puny knife that anybody actually shows.
Such a Van Damme move. And him kicking shit just to kick shit.
Yeah.
Like, gave me just all of my childhood flashbacks of watching his dog shit movies.
Yeah.
Which
But
I still love, but I mean, I'm not going to like seek them out to watch them now.
Yeah.
But he kicks so much random shit.
Oh, yeah. It's so wonderful. There's also, okay, so to cover Charlie really quick, he becomes Blanca because they're trying to make a super soldier. But Bison wants like a killing machine, but not really because it's for good. He gives like a whole speech.
Yeah.
And so they're like reprogramming Charlie's brain as he's becoming Blanca,
Just
which
by
I know
brainwashing him.
how this is not how Blanca came to be. But whatever. It's the fucking Street Fighter movie. What do you want? So the scientist like sneakily puts in Martin Luther King.
Yep.
Memories from Charlie, maybe?
Babies cooing.
Yeah. Just like a lot of like nice stuff while they're reprogramming his brain, but he does it when they're already at like 60%.
But if you were to actually like read Martin Luther King's speeches, they're not about nice things.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he is wanting nice things.
Right.
But what he's talking about are not nice things.
He's like saying like how terrible it is right now and how we could be doing better.
People are being hosed down with fire hoses.
Yeah. Fuck.
This movie.
Anyway.
God, this movie was good.
Yeah. But there's a scene. So Guile breaks into the base. He's looking for Charlie. He's walking around the lab. They spend maybe 2 minutes on a shot of him walking around a pole. Do you know what the pole says?
No.
It says hydrofluoric acid.
Oh.
It's there forever.
That should not be in a human body.
I
Around a human body.
Right. It's not burning through anything.
Okay.
And it's never... They just put it there to put it there because that serves no point ever. Even when the base is blowing up, I'm like, where's the acid? Where's it going to be? What are they doing with all this acid?
Yeah, but him and Blanca, they
It's nothing.
stay inside the explosion.
I guess so.
Is that how he learns to breathe fire?
Maybe. It's so dumb.
So, does him...
And he was going to kill Blanca.
Is that... No, wait. Is that why they show... So there's a scene with one of the Bison henchmen and the doctor, and he gets some of Blanca's like all that shit that they're pumping into his body on his arm because in the game he can super stretch.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, look at me discovering shit while we're watching it. But we never got a sequel.
It never, yeah.
Sad.
We should have. Did you see the end credit scene?
No.
Did you know there was one?
No.
I fast forwarded just to see if they did like a special thanks to Capcom or whatever. They do. And then there's a scene where Bison comes back, and I was like, you guys.
Oh. I want scene by scene from you when we get there.
Yeah. His computer's like, oh, Mr. Bison, what's your selection today? He's going through a computer. It's just his arm with a remote. And he clicks on World Domination, resume.
All right, listeners, forget about how I wanted the glorious adventures of Jimmy, Billy, Miranda, and Adobo. I want this. Give me this. And all the same actors. Whatever they want, we will pay. Van Damme's cheap now. Like, let's... Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah, it's so great.
Is that all it is?
That's the scene that killed Lauren. She was like, world domination.
Because I tapped out after they did this stupid freeze frame Power Rangers form.
Yeah.
And then they just throw this Street Fighters logo on top of them.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. All right.
Yeah.
Are we to Bison's mobile arcade yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's a Capcom cabinet for sure, though.
Well, it's in the game.
That he's... Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay. No, No, because Guile finds Blanca, and he's about to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Because Blanca's like, help me, and he's like, no, I'm going to help you, and then I'm going to go get revenge or whatever.
Which I agreed on.
Yeah, and he was going to shoot him in the head, and then the scientist stops him. But to your point, if they're, like, into each other, Charlie's no longer a twink. So, Van Damme can't be dominated.
No.
That's not his vibe.
But
so
guys,
he's about to shoot him in the head.
But guys who give that public vibe off behind closed doors.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, but maybe it's like I want to be dominated by like a twink and not I want to be dominated by Mr. Man
who has a 98% muscle growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can't be
which they did not show.
We can't both be Mr. Man in this relationship.
I guess the 98% muscle mass just went into his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's so bad.
like they couldn't get a bodybuilder.
I guess not. They couldn't do the Lou Ferrigno Hulk thing.
Yeah. All right. So Bison's Mobile Arcade.
Yeah.
It's got joysticks.
Yep.
It's got
Oh, well, they're trying to shoot down the boat, so I kind of skipped ahead.
It's got X, Y, A buttons.
Yeah.
What this made me think of was Obama.
Oh, yeah? But less horrendous because it's just bombs in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, Obama playing his Drone Strike 2000 in the White House.
Fuck.
Oh,
This is a dark joke.
There's a wedding.
Oh, my God!
That's all I thought of. I'm sorry.
For any Democrats listening,
He wasn't a great president.
Obama was a war criminal. You should know all presidents are war criminals.
Oh, all of them are.
And Obama is especially bad. He is so bad.
I mean, he has less American blood on his hands than like George W.
Yeah.
But oh boy, I mean, someone should have just given that man a Dreamcast instead of Drone Striker 2000.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Back to Street Fighter.
Okay.
I just have this all in big block letters. Just, oh, Jesus Christ, green guy, because he comes out. I know we're past that. Poor security around the temple. So we got another.
Yep.
And
everybody's coming in.
And for Bison being who he is. Oh my God. Hold on. I specifically looked for this. So when the countdown hit 0.
Yep.
And Bison asked DJ, which is, I'm guessing he might become a character in a later game.
DJ's a character.
Not in 2.
Is he not?
No. When Bison goes, did the UN deposit the money into my Swiss bank account? And they pull up his Swiss bank account on an MX DOS screen. Do you know what his account said?
No.
It said account $0 and 0
Oh,
cents.
yeah. Because that's his Swiss account.
I know.
He doesn't need.
But the fact that there wasn't even a penny.
And also,
it made me so happy.
Transactions of that caliber usually take 24 hours to clear.
Oh.
So maybe they did give him his money.
And he
and
still
he
did all
just
this
had
shit.
to wait for a second.
They should have. Oh, God. Another thing.
Yeah, DJ's absolutely a character.
Not in 2.
Well, he's definitely in 6. I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, well, I'm telling you 2.
No, he's absolutely a character in 2.
Van Damme doing what Van Damme does.
Yeah, it's DJ.
Kick shit.
Look at it. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Dee
Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
DJ.
Van Damme just kicking shit.
Yep.
I got the Bison versus Guile fight. I think this was the closest to like Bison doing like the Bison moves where he's just flying off of his magnetic sneakers.
Oh yeah.
And
Van Damme just sitting there taking it like a champ.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we skipped the start of this fight. Van Damme is, first of all, he's down to a knife. He's about to try to take out
He's been killing henchmen.
Yeah, like 40 fully armed soldiers with a tiny knife. He pulls out the knife, and they all start backing up. And he's thinking like, "Oh, they're afraid of me."
Yes.
With this knife, like that's where.
But the UN is backing.
Yeah,
like, these UN soldiers are just behind him.
Yeah, and so he turns around and then he realizes like, no, my knife is nothing, which is hilarious. But the scene that killed both me and Lauren, he takes off all these uniforms have flags from the country they're from.
Yes,
they're on their left arms, maybe.
I doubt they even kept that straight throughout the whole entire movie.
Yeah, probably not. So they're on their arms. About which country they are. Van Damme, obviously, with that thick ass Swedish accent.
Yeah,
as American as you can get for some reason.
Oh, just Midwest.
Yeah,
Van Damme is nothing but Iowan. If he did not shit pure corn, the movie should not have been made.
It's something else.
Oh, but like he would try to do an American accent, and it broke all the time throughout this movie.
Yeah, it's something, especially when he's given his big like, "Let's go to Bison anyway," even though we're being told to go home.
Yeah.
Anyway, and like I was watching that speech. I'm like, that's how wars go. All of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're fighting a war, and then you're told, yeah, the war's over, go home. And guy was like, no, like, all of our friends will have died for nothing. I'm like, yeah, if you're on the losing side, yeah, this is why wars suck.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. And sometimes your orders are to go home.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But you're not supposed to be able to just go like, oh, we're going to take all their equipment and shit anyway.
Anyone who's listening who is younger and has not lived through, we'll see, I have lived through a 20-year war. I mean, wars go on all the time. So just break down a war to the point of where you and a buddy start hitting each other in the nuts. No one feels like they've ever won.
Yeah.
So if you're the last one to get hit, you're going to get hit back.
Yeah.
And it never feels fair.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
That's war.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just broke down war to getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah.
Where's my Nobel Peace Prize?
And as soon as one of your moms goes, hey, knock that shit off, you're supposed to just knock that shit off. You're not supposed to like sneakily get another hit in.
I am 35 and I can tell you who I still owe a nut hit to and who still owes me one. And as long as your batting average is over 500, you're doing good.
You're fine. Anyway, so yeah, he's wearing a American patch on his stupid jacket. He takes his jacket off. Doesn't matter. He has an American flag tattooed on his arm for some reason.
For fucking democracy.
And that's his only tattoo. And it's not democracy in this movie. It's fucking freedom. Get your fucking facts right.
Both of them are the same. America. Fuck yeah. I will chug the rest of this fucking full throttle True Blue right now.
Yeah, and as soon as he throws a punch, they do a close-up of his giant, meaty bodybuilder arm.
Yes.
With that fucking American flag tattoo.
And they also make it the center of the shot when he crawls from the rubble.
Yeah.
Like a goddamn Iowan. Just corn-fed mashed potatoes. God, Van Damme is more American than I will ever be in my life.
And he's not from here.
Not even close. Every fucking roundhouse kick is justice.
Oh, it's... I'm shocked he didn't say, like, justice.
Oh, I wish.
He didn't even say Sonic Boom. I'm really sad. That is Guile's thing, right? Who's Sonic Boom? Who does Sonic Boom?
Oh, I just know. Who dogging?
Hang on. I gotta look up.
Was there any more you wanted to cover in the Bison Guile fight? I mean,
Chung-Li is put into like a sexy kimono thing.
Yes.
Which might be her alternate costume. I don't know.
I think she has a blue and red one.
Yeah.
But the Guile and Bison fight, if you haven't watched a lot of like 90s fighting or 90s action films, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Like the good guy is going to get his ass kicked for 80% of it.
Yeah. Well, that's not the case in this one. Bison gets his ass kicked.
Yeah. Well, oh shit, we skipped his fucking auto CPR machine.
Oh yeah.
That was just beating his chest alive. I forgot about that.
And injects him.
And then he gets
there's a needle in there somewhere.
I know, and then he gets electrical powers. Fuck, this movie is so good.
So good. It's his suit doing it too. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, so yeah, like
also Ryu and Ken get their iconic gis.
Yes.
From Bison.
From Bison.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's
hey, but they tear off those patches. Okay? They
tear
them off.
Ryu just fucking
tears his whole shirt off.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Which when he did that, I was like, no, he wears his gi in the game.
Yeah, it's all ripped up. His sleeves are all fucked up. Yeah.
Probably from his BO. Just deteriorate, like his biohazardness of his body is just tearing away his clothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Guile's and Charlie's signature specials.
Oh, Charlie's in the games too.
Yeah.
I can't I honestly. All right. Super Mario Bros. Was tough. It was tough to get through. The game was tough. Double Dragon wasn't too bad. I'm excited. And I know what's around the corner.
Oh.
And we will probably have... Mortal Kombat will be a 2-part episode.
It's so good. Yeah.
And...
I got so much to say. It's so good. Rewatching it, I was like, oh my god, this movie.
And I haven't rewatched it probably in like a year. I usually watch it once a year.
Yeah.
All right. Nope. Back to Street Fighter.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, auto CPR machine. So we get the second half of Guile and Bison's fight, and Bison's just flying around like a fucking jackass on his electrical boots and again,
Guile's just sitting there taking every hit.
Yep. And then it just takes a roundhouse kick, right, to defeat Bison.
As soon as Bison he does the flying Superman punch to Guile, I think 4 times.
If that, yeah.
And then,
if not more.
Yeah, and then Guile finally goes, oh, I know what to do, and then waits, and then, fucking roundhouse kicks him.
I will say that, so, like, when everyone's escaping, and did you notice...
Oh, yeah, the base is about to blow up now, because they've done so much damage to the control room.
So when everyone's trying to escape...
Oh, no, they slip on the fucking Code Red handle.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I must have blinked.
Yeah, Bison, in an earlier scene, tells DJ, like, get ready for like, war mode or whatever. He opens, like, a little cover, and then there's a handle, and he pulls the handle up, and then he turns it. And then when you push it back down, it's going to go Code Red. But they wait because Bison's, like, doing his whole blowing up
I thought that was just for attacking.
Well, yeah, but they don't push it down. So... because that's Code Red. So they're in Code Yellow.
That's a great design flaw.
Yeah, so... But ideally, I'm sure DJ was supposed to put the cover back up.
My brain.
He never did. So when Bison and Guile are
I'm checking out.
Fighting,
this is so stupid.
They're fighting. Somebody lands on the handle.
No.
And then it goes Code Red.
Oh my god. This is like General Hammond from Stargate SG-1. When someone stole his coffee, he would just go, lock it down, Code Red. Like, that's the equivalent. There's your Stargate reference.
Oh my god. It's so dumb.
This is General Hammond. Going full Code Red. Fireball. It's called Fireball.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, that pissed me off. Okay, so everyone's escaping. So here's 2 things I noticed. When Guile is trying to escape, you see... All right, you're in a temple.
Oh, we're not talking about any other characters, what they're doing?
Well, I want to talk about the Russian dude, and then that's all I really got.
Okay.
So when Guile's trying to escape, you see him continuously go down.
Yeah.
How is that getting out?
Because they're at the top of this tower.
Are you sure? Because when he went into the tower, he went down a huge chute going down.
Yeah, and then he works his way back up. Like, out of this science thing, he's going up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Anyway,
No, I'm not arguing for like continuity. I think in my brain that's what was happening.
The one thing I really want to point out is how dumb, and obviously this movie was probably made by a fucking true blue American because, and I'm not sure who directed this movie or wrote it, but they make that Russian guy seem so stupid because when he's talking to DJ at the very, very end when they're trying to escape and he's like, "You got paid?"
Yeah. He's like, oh, like DJ's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Bison's fucking insane. And
yeah,
he's going, what? If Bison's so evil, why would you work for him? And DJ goes, because he paid me a fortune. And then he goes,
you got paid?
You got paid? And then now he's good.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
Yeah, he's not getting arrested. No.
He's watching all the people get trafficked out of
yes.
the temple getting arrested.
Oh, and oh my God. Did you see that fucking lawsuit when they're doing that? There's no way. Some extra had to have fucking sued, and if they didn't, I mean, shit, you should probably still try.
The trip? Where he falls down?
It was not a trip. That guy hit him in the back of the head with his fucking gun.
Yeah,
and his helmet flew off.
Yeah.
I just saw lawsuit.
Yeah. Probably.
Fucking white privilege man in me came out in that moment. I'm like, I would fucking sue.
Yeah. Dude.
I mean, this movie didn't make any fucking money, so I guess you wouldn't get much money.
That's true. But, no, so...
That's my dad. He got his ass kicked at the very end of the movie.
Yeah. On the escape, which... Okay, so Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li... oh, God. Boxer guy. I'm blanking on his name now. Hang on. What is it? Balrog and Honda are all tied up to like a pipe in Bison's control room. They're tied up there for most of the day.
Yes.
Like Sagat and Vega and their team leave, I assume go have lunch and come back, and they're all still like just hanging out in the control room.
Just standing there.
Yeah, just standing there. I'm like, their legs are dead.
Yeah.
At this point. Like, poor guys. But all it takes for them to break out is Honda just rips up on the pipe. That's all he had to do the whole time.
Yeah. Well, he's sumo.
Yeah. But, like, why didn't he do that anytime sooner?
Plot convenience.
I guess so. Because, like, Bison is fully... There's a scene where he's about to kill all these prisoners that are, like, below his control room.
All the hostages.
Yeah. And...
Which, did they ever show them getting... Yeah, they did show them getting them out.
Yeah. Like, Bison is fully distracted. All of his guards are fully distracted. Fucking break the pipe. What are you doing? Like, you could just do that the whole time?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah. Then he goes against Russian guy, which now I'm blanking on his name now, too.
Russian guy?
No. What? Zangief.
Is that Russian?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
He's Russian in the movie.
And in the game.
He's Russian to get the fuck out of there.
But
he's Russian to get the fuck out of that movie.
But how much of a Russian accent did you actually hear it from him? Zero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah, they break out. Honda fights Zangief. I don't know if Balrog fights anybody. He helps Chun-Li. He's the boxer.
No, just henchmen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Chun-Li doesn't get any significant...
Outside of Bison's fight, no.
Yeah. Which, by the way, there was a repercussion for Chun-Li breaking into that one room in the base. She is, like, hauled off the base. Chun-Li is saying, like, I have to get to Bison. You don't understand. Guile goes, no, I understand more than you know. But this war isn't about a personal vendetta. And then she's carried away.
So Guile knows?
And then Guile goes, it's about my personal vendetta. I'm like, fuck you. Bison did not destroy your whole fucking, like, he did not commit genocide.
Charlie.
To the fucking
Jordan.
US.
Jordan.
It's not equal.
Jordan.
Not to compare suffering.
Jordan.
But fuck you, Guile.
Okay. Achilles had his boy toys too, okay? A Guile is Achilles, and you don't fuck with Achilles' boy toys. Or guess what happens? A whole entire country will burn.
Sneaks into your village or city with a fucking horse. Oh my god.
So
anyway.
I've got nothing more. I've got one last thing. And maybe I'm the only one that read it this way. So when Guile crawls out of the rubble and gets with the rest of the Street Fighters.
Yep. Street Fighters.
And you get to see that fucking sweet ass red, white, and blue
yeah.
tattoo. And he's talking to Chun-Li.
Yep.
They fucked after that scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chun-Li's into it in a way that
they never showed that throughout the whole entire
would.
movie, right?
No, they seemed into each other. Like, she keeps, asking about him every time she has a chance.
I saw her having a better chance with Bison than that.
Really?
Yes. Probably because I wanted to see it. Because
maybe. Because Bison fucks. Anyway.
Bison fucks.
Again, I don't know if these are willing participants that he's fucking. I don't... He does something for sure. I don't know.
He fucks.
I don't know if you can call it that. Anyway. But no.
She didn't say no.
She did.
Selective hearing.
I'm going to kill you is
yeah.
basically, hey, we're not fucking. I'm a.
But his basic
you.
is that.
No, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
That's all I got for this
We are
movie.
teetering on something, and I'm not diving in after you. If you fall in, it's all you.
That's all I got, though. It was...
Yeah, no, Chun-Li is the only person, who's worried about the prisoners, or the hostages.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say about that. Ken and Ryu are also, I don't know, petty criminals?
Yeah.
For some reason in this
Ken
movie.
tries to steal a golden statue.
Yeah, Ken is oh yeah, we need to get out of here. The real soldiers are here. We should leave. Which...
Yeah, we've done our part.
Yeah, which, yeah, correct. Yep. And Ryu goes, no, I got something worth fighting for now.
Which is what?
Right? You're gonna go, personal vendetta against Vega for some reason.
With your padded UFC
yeah.
hands.
Yeah. It's so weird. But yeah, and then Ken sneaks into Bison's room, which DJ was just in Bison's safe, grabbed a chest full of money.
Yeah.
And then
Bison
left.
bucks.
Yeah,
it was Bison
turns
bucks.
out to be Bison bucks, which I love. But yeah, then Scott and Vega fight Ken.
God, I wish this movie had a sequel.
Ken and Ryu, or no, Scott and Vega gang up on Ryu first.
Yes.
And Ken is in Bison's bedroom watching it happen.
Yes.
And then steals a statue.
Yeah.
and
then gives it to Sagat.
Yeah, and then shows... And then Sagat doesn't even take it. He's
No.
like, no, I got this chest full of money. Ken's the only one with a brain, apparently. But yeah, Ken taking out Sagat, I was floored. Also, there is a scene that bothered the hell out of my wife. It's when Bison is talking to Sagat, and he's like, oh yeah, they were traitors, talking about Ryu and Ken. And he covers up one of his eyes. And goes, I guess you didn't see that. My wife goes, I guess it is the 90s. It's okay to be ableist right now.
Raul.
So fucked up.
All right, I'll tell you right now. If that was my father, and that's the performance he gave to his kids because his kids loved this video game,
Oh yeah,
I would.
that's the only real Bison from that point.
He's the only redeeming factor of this movie. Van Damme has a couple moments,
Oh, for sure.
but outside of that, Ken and Ryu, who I would say are the main characters of Street Fighter,
Yeah.
they're not in this movie. And I wonder if that's why they made the one that we will watch down the road.
Oh, maybe. Especially Chun-Li. They did her so dirty in this fucking movie.
Yeah. But she got plenty of airtime, but still, yeah.
It's not great airtime.
No.
She's like the hot girl who can also throw a punch.
Yeah.
secretly. Like, I just... Ugh.
Give me the cut where she fucks Bison. Give me that. And then just after that, she's like...
No, we're not advocating for that. Ben,
I am.
he's Hitler in this situation. You're asking for a girl.
Are you saying Hitler didn't deserve love?
No, he didn't.
Maybe he needed more
I
love.
am on record saying Hitler did not deserve love.
But maybe that was the problem.
Hitler was an evil man, and he should not have fucked.
And I'm not
I'm
disagreeing.
shocked he died with a girlfriend.
Wife. I'm not...
girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not...
Read a history. Read a book.
They're overrated.
You can't read. I forgot. Hey, it's the 90s. It's okay to be ableist.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Sorry.
Oh, we should talk to each other. Wait, so...
Oh, no, we should.
No?
I know what you're saying.
Never mind.
Nope.
It'd be fun. We don't have to air it. God, there'd be a lot of F words thrown around. Yeah, I'm not saying fuck.
Excuse you. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I'm dying.
Megan and I, for my birthday, we went out to a bar. And there were these 3 guys. You can go ahead and cut all this out because I'm going to say it word for word.
Go ahead.
One of the guys who was already sitting there, he had made some funny comment about some guy in a truck revving his engine. And he's like, oh, look at him. He's trying to get it. And Megan's like, woo, woo. Give me your babies. Like, because that's what Megan does.
Yep.
So his friends come in and he goes, whoa, look at that. And I'm like, whoa, is it 99? And Megan, she hears what's going on and she sees her drink and she sees mine. She goes, are we going to go to another place? And I just, yep, we are. Because I am too fucking old to get into a fight.
Yeah. I don't need to cut that out, but I can if you want.
No, I don't care.
Okay, anyway.
All right, anything else about Street Fighter? It was a fun watch.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's not great game rep. I mean, everybody's eventually in their costumes.
Everyone's represented.
Except for Zangief. He's not really in his, like...
But, not knowing a lot about Street Fighter, like, I didn't know that there was an actual tournament.
Yeah.
Like I know that's the plot point of Mortal Kombat.
And Tekken.
But I didn't feel that part of it. But I would say on just about everything else, they basically hit on.
Yeah.
So.
Kinda.
It was still fun. We're doing Mortal Kombat next time.
I know.
So,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
The only thing that bothers me in that movie is Scorpion and Sub-Zero. But it's okay. Everybody else.
Great. I would say they're done better than the new movie.
Like, action-wise, yeah. Not, like, storyline-wise.
Yeah, but we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Fighting games, who cares about the story?
Right, but Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and I like Tekken's story, but probably wouldn't make a great movie.
Is it Tekken or Virtual Fighter that has the half leopard man? Must be Virtual Fighter.
Tekken has everything, so
is there a half leopard, like top half leopard, bottom half legs?
Do you mean leopard head?
So just
that's King.
Human body.
Yep.
Waist up, leopard skin, tail, legs.
No, well, he has a tail, but it's just it's neck down is human. Hang on.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the same person. I'm just thinking. Because we are doing a Tekken movie. Is King in it?
God, I hope so. King is so great.
Or is that Tekken?
Tekken is King.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe Virtual Fighter has another version of King. So look up Virtual Fighter Leopard Man. Just see what comes up. That's how we boomers Google.
And Tekken also has kangaroos and bears.
What?
Yeah.
In the new ones or the old ones?
All of them. They're important characters.
I think we have 1 or 2 Tekken movies. God, give me a kangaroo person. You kidding me? And they
It's
you
a
know they
boxing-
have boxing gloves on.
Yep.
And
so the first one is like the dad kangaroo.
I think I need to play more
And
fighting
then
games.
the next one is the mom kangaroo who has a baby in the pouch, and the baby has boxing gloves on too.
I fucking love the Japanese.
It's so good. There's also a bear.
They're so fucking crazy. I just love it.
There's also like a brown bear, and he's in love with a panda bear. The panda bear is just his alternate costume. So like game mechanically wise, he's in love with himself. Storyline wise, it's a whole nother character.
Oh, give me more.
Dude, Tekken is outrageous. But so yeah, Tekken probably wouldn't make a great
Oh my god,
like
we're gonna have to
functional
play.
film. But Street Fighter would.
Well, we have like 1
And
or 2
Mortal
Tekken
Kombat.
movies.
Would. Yeah.
We have 1 or 2 Tekken movies. We have Dead or Alive coming up soon. Get to see them booties bounce. Get to see them booties
Yeah.
bounce.
Dead or Alive is a great series too. It's a very good fighting game. Yeah.
Did you Google Virtual Fighter Leopard Man?
Yeah, nothing's coming up.
Okay, so I might be getting him mixed up with
Tekken.
yeah.
That's fine. Tekken also gets confused with Street Fighter a lot because look at that picture and tell me that's not Street Fighter. I'm looking up Virtual Fighter 5. It's got a Chun-Li look-alike. It's got a Guile look-alike. It's got Ryu front and center.
Did you ever play
It's got
Virtual Fighter?
yeah, a little bit on the PS1. But,
All right. So if you got nothing else to add,
yeah, do the outro. Oh no.
oh no, we got ratings, sir.
Yeah, we got ratings. Fuck. And I'm like fucking out of time.
Look at that.
So we got to do all the 0.5 episodes later. I'm sorry.
Street Fighter. All right. Jordan,
Yeah.
what's your movie rating? You gave Double Dragon a 4.
Like an overall movie rating?
Yep.
A 5.
5? Okay. What about your game rating?
Oh god. 8.5.
Okay. What about game cred for the movie?
Oh, 3.
Okay.
No, 4. They're wearing their right outfits and shit.
And everyone was introduced.
Yeah.
What about your fun meter for the movie?
Oh, fucking 9.
Okay.
9.5. So good.
All right, so your overall rating then is a 67.50.
Wow. Yeah, I'll take it.
My movie rating, I'm gonna give it a 6. Game, I think a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5.
Okay. Okay.
Game cred, I'm gonna give 5.5 because they got all the characters, outfits. You know what? No, I'm going down to a 5 because they gave Ken his stupid fucking twirling uppercut.
And they're all red heads, not blonde.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Fun meter. I think this being an 8 to me, I don't think I'll have to change it around when we get further down the list. So we gave the game an 80%.
Yeah.
And between Metacritic and everyone else, its average rating is an 84, so we're right there.
Oh yeah.
And the movie rating, there's no way this movie has a rating of a 62.5 from Rotten Tomatoes.
No way. That has to be user score.
Pull it up on your phone. No, Rotten Tomatoes is an 11. Oh, our average movie rating is a 62.5.
Oh, okay.
Rotten Tomatoes is an 11.
That makes sense.
So
An 11.
Yep. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 11.
They don't like fun movies over there.
No, they don't.
They like boring, dry Oscar bait.
Oscar bait. So,
Now that I don't like a good Oscar bait movie,
you can see them coming.
yeah, and I only watch them once. Anyway.
Anything left to add?
I'm so excited for Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I guess we'll do a warning now, and we'll do a warning in the intro of turn your podcast headphones down.
No, I'll take care of the audio.
I'm going to scream Mortal Kombat so many times. And I'm going to do it while you're talking, so it just turn it down. I'm just going to say it's going to be a two-parter.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got.
And it's Mortal Kombat 3. That's the game we get to play. Oh. Ultimate Mortal
Kombat 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would prefer 2, but that's okay. I'll take 3.
You might have to help me play that.
Okay. Why?
I don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
On what?
PS2.
I do?
They have a combat collection, yeah. It's in your Capcom collection or something. Hang on.
Huh. PS2 or PS1?
PS2.
Okay. All right.
It was originally SNES. Anybody listening is like, no, it's not SNES. I know. Ben has like almost every single PS2 game, so I'm saying like it got re-released somewhere in there. So
okay. All right. Well, if that's all we got, then are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Do it again.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Casting to Level Up as we journey through the cinematic hell of video game movies. Remember to subscribe to all of our social media platforms. Until next time, may your games be epic, your movies be legendary. Game on, laugh on. See you at the respawn.
Oh, so good. Also, PS1 was Mortal Kombat 3, looks like. So.